Orlen, Gabriel, and Avery, fantastic set, and thank you so much for performing today on Advocate Sessions.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
I just talking with you guys briefly beforehand, you were telling me how both Chris and Michael, you guys got your start in the 60s and 70s in the Boston folk scene. So I just want to ask you, like when did you guys start writing songs or performing together, and what's it been like over the decades in terms of playing music together?
Well, I think we started performing together probably in 1968, and we played in Western Mass for a while, and then we moved to Boston and started pretty active in the Boston folk, whatever it was. And we were there, played often at coffee houses on Charles Street, Turk's Head, the Sword and the Stone, and a number of other spots.
Yeah. And we kind of forgot about it for a while and started up again as a house band for a steak and brew, which was great fun, and we met lifelong friends there. And then we forgot about it again and started dating, which we had not been doing before, and started up again in the late 70s briefly for a few years. And then I joined a Broadway review group, and Mike totally forgot about it yet again. And I don't know, about 15 years ago, we remembered again. And then we met Dan. Because of the Franklin County Musicians Co-op, didn't we? Oh no!
No, I got an invitation.
Oh, yeah.
I got an invitation from my cousin Steve.
Yeah.
To attend a song swap in the home of Michael and Chris in Greenfield. And so he came up from Huntington, and I came out from Charlemont, and that was the first time I met them.
Yeah, that's right.
And I have no idea when that evolved into a trio.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's right. At the time, you were playing with Home Free. Oh no, with Small
that
Change.
Was you, dear.
Oh, yeah. Small Change started in '76. I hate to admit. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're still going.
Yeah, we're still going.
Still going. But
And
yeah.
I heard you guys mention earlier that you were playing some songs by some friends of yours, or those same friends during the 60s and 70s.
Well, yes, we did that song by Paul McNeil, the opening song. Paul was very active in the Boston music scene in the late 60s, and a great songwriter. That may not be the best example of his songwriting, but that's one of our favorites. And the other song was Norman Shell's. Norman was the lead singer and songwriter for Clean Living.
And Norman's just getting active again, actually,
Yeah.
which is good for folks to know.
After years of putting his guitar away, Norman is now performing again.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about your music is great vocal harmonies, and I noticed there's in terms of your guitar playing, Michael, they're very much finger style oriented, but with some kind of ragtime. It seems like some ragtime influence as well. And I just wanted to ask you about your own songwriting and like where you draw your influences from.
Well, I started playing folk music and really got drawn into ragtime toward people like Mississippi John Hurt and Patrick Skye and Dave Van Ronk. My guitar playing probably stole a lot from those three people.
Oh, I think Woody Guthrie says it's like if you're gonna steal from someone good. Something along those lines. So,
well,
really,
I've done that.
It was very impressive, and I want to ask you guys if you guys have any shows coming up, March, April timeline.
We do. We have on March 9th at Hawks and Reed in Greenfield, we're participating with many, many other Valley musicians in something called the Big Surf. It's moved north from Northampton this year. It benefits homeless veterans. It helps veterans who are transitioning into apartments get situated. It's a great, great cause, and it's going to be in a great place this year, and I hope people will come. And then on the 23rd of March, we are playing at Bread Euphoria, where the food is delicious, and we love playing there very
I think
much.
on the 19th of March, Danny and I will be playing again at Hawks and Reed in Lexi Ouija's songwriter.
Oh,
Sure.
for her underground songwriter club.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've actually performed there myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
We'll be doing that on the 19th, and I think at the end of the month, of
Someone
course, the
goes next
Franklin County Musicians Co-op is having its
It's
end of-
annual concert.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
end of
All
winter
cooped
show.
up.
Yes, all cooped up will be going on in Turners Falls.
Yeah, and that is actually at the Great Falls Coffee House, which is another fantastic venue, worth going to just
That's a
to
great
be
room.
inside there. There'll be 12 or 13 different musicians, so it's just really a chop, move through it, but it's a lot of fun.
And one question I want to ask you guys is, if people want to find more of your music, is there a place online or over Facebook, social media?
Well, certainly on Facebook we can be found.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thanks again for performing.
Thank you
that
so
was,
much
that was
for
such a
having
great
us. It was
set.
a lot of fun.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, so much, Michael.